Hi. Welcome back to Mindflux. Parenting is not easy. It takes a lot of time and energy to raise a child, and there are many different opinions on how best to do it. Whether you're the parent or the child, abusive parenting can have lasting effects on your mental health and development. In this video, we will discuss some of the most common types of abuse that parents inflict on their children as well as their effect on development. Child abuse is a complex issue that affects the development of children in many ways. It can lead to short-term consequences such as anger or sadness, but it also disrupts your child's ability to grow into an independent person, with healthy relationships later on down the line if left unaddressed during childhood years. The consequences of child abuse and neglect can be seen in many domains. Physical, psychological, emotional or social development may all suffer as a result. It's never just one thing that gets affected by this sort of maltreatment. There are 5 main impacts of abusive parenting on child development. Number 1. Emotional abuse. The effects of emotional abuse can have a lasting negative impact on children. Children who suffer often feel pain deep within themselves, leading them to experience low self-esteem and feelings of guilt even though they are not at fault for the mistreatment. They also may find it difficult trusting others or experiencing loneliness because people don't want anything too close with someone else's child that has been through something horrible like this in their lives. Number 2. Physical abuse. It's been proven that children who are raised in an abusive environment have a higher chance of being injured or dying than those without. They may also learn to be violent themselves because it feels normal for them, which can lead down many unhealthy paths such as drug addiction or even becoming abusers themselves one day. Children can be the victims of abuse that results in a host of physical problems. The most common being bruising, cuts and broken bones among other things, which could lead to death if not treated properly by medical professionals. Number 3. Impact on family. When a child has been abused or neglected, the entire family will most likely be affected. As members of that community try to figure out how they should support their hurting loved one, it can result in anxiety for everyone involved, even children themselves. It's not uncommon either, with kids displaying difficult behavior patterns following such an event. Families have had trouble coping as well when dealing comes from uncertainty about what is normal behavior after suffering trauma at young ages like this. Number 4. Impact on future. Research has shown that children who were victims of abuse are more likely to have lower educational attainment and experience difficulties with drugs and alcohol addiction in later life. This can lead into mental health issues like depression, which leads them down a harmful path towards becoming an offender themselves due to the lasting physical damage done by their victimization at such young ages. Number 5. Neglecting a child. Neglecting a child is the most common form of abuse. It can have devastating effects on their future and exponentially increases risks for them to develop health problems, such as mental illness or retardation. Even death from malnutrition if not treated immediately. Emotional neglect often goes hand in hand with physical deprivation, making these types of situations all that much more harmful emotionally when they need our support most during difficult times in life, like growing up too quickly without enough love around them. Abandoning your kid doesn't just hurt you but also them. They'll never be able to grow into an independent adult capable citizen unless something changes soon. Always remember, recovery is possible. While your past experiences may always remain with you in some capacity, it does not mean that they have to hold you back from living a healthy and fulfilling life. You are not alone. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for Mindflux.